the Cork City captain, a vital piece of the Cork City machine since his return to the club after spells at Cove, Limerick and St. Pat's. And that's a good ball towards Owolabi, and he'll get there before Shepherd, and Owolabi has scored! And Tunde Owolabi, his fourth ever goal against Dundalk, his first though here at Oriel Park. And Cork City, we haven't seen much of them as an attacking force in the opening 18 and a half minutes here. But when we have, we've got a goal. It's Dundalk 0, Cork City 1.
Yeah, it was all too easy from a Dundalk perspective. Cork City, in fairness, once they broke, it was just once the first headers, the whole Dundalk midfielder caught out. Ethan Varian just slipped in to Elan. I just praised the Ken Shepherd for a starting position, but he was really deep there and couldn't get out in time. Owolabi, cool, calm, composed, just took around him and passed into an empty net.
Right-footed in-swinger for Dundalk to deal with. They've taken a high line on the edge of the penalty area, and in it goes. It's a dangerous looking one, and it's met by a Cork City head. And Nathan Shepherd relieved to dive to his right hand side.
No, they're going side to side and they're keeping possession. It's all in front of Cork City. Cork City aren't been pulled around the park, they're not been taken out of their shape. That's the ball you want sometimes, put it over the top.
Really good ball by Conor Malley, and he's found Ryan O'Kane. O'Kane has pulled that back to Lewis. What a save by Corcoran. Alfie Lewis with the shot, and Jimmy Corcoran with great reflexes to get down to his right hand side to make the save. And that Dundalk's first real penetrative attack on the Cork City defence, but Jimmy Corcoran equal to it.
Fantastic save. It's the first time Dundalk actually played a direct ball over the wing back's head. Both wingers are blessed with pace.
Pat Hubin, first time for O'Kane, keeps it in play, and he's managed to beat his man. O'Kane, can he dig out the cross? He can. Pat Hubin, off the crossbar. And well, there's an offside, I think, given by the official on the far side. But Ryan O'Kane beautifully floated across. Pat Hubin with the header just couldn't quite keep it down enough, and even if he had, an offside given by the official on the far side. I'm not exactly sure.
I think it was
I presume it was the ball that broke down, yeah, from the crossbar. And Keith Ward, good shape on it. Rory Keating is back there defending, as is Owolabi. That's gone in the wrong direction, and that's a really imaginative effort by Pat Hubin, and it was on target too. Very clever by the Galwegian, but Jimmy Corcoran makes the save for Cork City.
Yeah, again, just like Healy, a great ball in by Ward, and I think the fact that Owolabi headed it back towards his own goal meant Pat couldn't be offside. And
Kane forced backwards by Dara Crowley. In it goes. Alfie Lewis doesn't get a touch on it. Pat Hubin with his second overhead kick of the game, and the result is the same, straight into the arms of Jimmy Corcoran.
Just unable to generate any power from it. He took it in well once it hopped up.
Cameron Elliott wants it long. Honohan is there for Cork City, and he's just dragged Elliott down. That'll be a free kick to Dundalk, or perhaps a yellow card for Honohan. Referee decides against the yellow, does he? And it's a red card. Well, presumably for something that was said.
I think he was booked a couple of minutes ago, wasn't he, Honohan?
Honohan is red carded, and he is off. So Cork City down to 10 men here, and Josh Honohan takes his leave of Oriel Park for the remainder of this game, just under 3 minutes of normal time remaining.
He's hardly thinking that was a goal scoring opportunity.
And he gets his second yellow card of the game. Here's the free kick from Ryan O'Kane. That's headed away by Keating. He's been useful back there in the defensive. Now it's Doyle. Davies takes a touch, crosses it in. There's a player there. John Martin heads it into the ground and into the hands of Jimmy Corcoran. Into Cameron Elliott. Elliott teeing up Uli Coco for the shot. Uli Coco! Oh, and it's a really good effort, but a really good save by Jimmy Corcoran. And the young lad who spent a time here at Oriel Park in 2020, well, he's returned to Oriel Park, and at the moment, he's breaking Dundalk hearts.
It was a good strike, but great fun.
Kelly for Doyle. Pat Hubin and Cameron Elliott waiting in the middle. In it goes towards Hubin. Just can't quite connect on it. Cork get it away. Here's Davies now. Kelly, time to pick out the cross in towards Cameron Elliott! Oh, what a goal that is! His first goal for Dundalk, and it's a corker! And Dundalk are level, and they want want another goal. No time for celebrations. Dundalk back to the halfway line. It's Dundalk 1, Cork City 1.
We said it, hold on. I told you, Finton, wait for it, it's going to happen. But it's early. It's an early ball in by Dan Kelly. The ball played out to him, one touch. He just whipped it back in. Does no over elaborate. And in fairness, what an improvised finish.
Well, sign from East Kilbride.
Oh, that was nasty.
And there could be trouble here. Dundalk are incensed. The Dundalk bench is incensed. And the referee has shown another red card to a Cork City player. And there's all manner of trouble there. It's all happening in the dying moments in injury time at Oriel Park. They're level. Can they get a winner? Ryan O'Kane. They have a two-man advantage. Can they get a goal advantage? It's in towards Cameron Elliott again. John Martin is there to keep the possession for Dundalk. Paul Doyle puts it in, flicked on by Lee. Hooban is there!
He's done it! Pat Hooban!
And Pat Hooban has done it! Pat Hooban has done it! And Dundalk have overturned the disadvantage, and it's mayhem at Oriel Park. Absolute mayhem. Elation. Cork City out on their feet. And Oriel Park is going crazy. 2 goals in injury time. Cork City's advantage is gone. It's Dundalk 2, Cork City 1.
What a goal. We've said it numerous times here, come at the hour, come at the man. The ball was recycled by Dundalk after initially good goalkeeping by Corcoran, was put back in. He showed superb composure, skill and technique. He didn't just try and hammer it home. He took it down on his chest, took a touch, and then just steered it in. And literally the dying embers of the game here, Dundalk have pulled it out of the fire to stroke it by Corcoran into the far post.
And there's the last touch of the game, and Wasiri Williams boots the ball away. Dundalk, well, I wasn't expecting to say this a matter of a few minutes ago, have taken the 3 points. The winning run continues, and Pat Hooban is the man who's got the winning goal here.